This is a short film, specially for people who are training themselves to become medical professionals in modern India.
I studied medicine according to our traditional MBBS curriculum. But I never knew anything about the history of medicine in India. For example, our own great authorities in Ayurveda, Charaka or Sushruta, these great names, what did they do? When did they live? We had no idea about the historical aspects of our own system of medicine.
India has a rich heritage of virtually starting Ayurvedic treatment thousands of years ago, and we got thousands and thousands of literature. As a allopathic practitioner, legally I am not supposed to refer a patient for alternative form of treatment because I don't know anything about it. So that is the biggest problem. Having said that, when my son had repeated attacks of asthma as a kid, we tried everything. Then we went to an Ayurvedic practitioner in Calcutta and he gave him the relief. Now if you ask me whether I have a documentary evidence how it works, I don't have, but I know it works.
The earlier concept that the system will not attract patients directly, but only after trying the allopathy or other systems they will come to Ayurveda, that has been removed. And now people prefer to go to Ayurveda system, so they come directly. Even in naturopathy, the system has its own potential and people choose, not opt, but they will choose. They say, this is the system which heals me and I will go intentionally and confidently.
Now if you go to any hospital, you will find people, they have their own ideas. If it's a case of jaundice, they will not go to allopathy as a first chance. They will go to Ayurveda. If it is a chronic disease, they will generally go to a homeopath. If it is an acute condition, they will go to an allopathy. So population has an idea about the strengths and weaknesses of their own.
Allopathic, that science of technology, it is better to identify our disorders, to find out what is the actual disorders, what extent it is. But for the treatment, I think this is the best from my point of view.
I am Dr. Jagdish. I am a MD graduate in general medicine, working in Apollo Hospital, Mysore. I was in government service for 30 years and I was head of the hospital in Victoria. When you don't get belief or relief in my medicine, I get relief in this medicine. I should go for this system of medicine.
I am Uma Bhaskar. I am here from Mysore. Basically, I have been diagnosed for fibroids in the uterus. What my gynecologist has told me is that remove the uterus. But I don't want my organ to be removed from my body at this age of 35. So I just want to make this procedure a little bit prolonged.
क्या होता है कर कुछ मालूम नहीं, कितनी इंजेक्शन लगाए, दवाई किया, कुछ भी कम नहीं हुआ।
ये लिए तो दूसरा प्रॉब्लम आया था, ये सब भी है ना, ये क्या भी नहीं डायरेक्ट लेते खाना खाए जैसा।
When we take medicine, we tend to look into the internet. What are the side effects? What is that? Like that. So we are seeing more of side effects than the benefits.
हमारा डॉक्टर अपना जान भी बचा सकता उन्हें, हमें वो नहीं बोलते।
वो नहीं बोलते, नहीं है। लेकिन ये हमने पसंद है।
फिर भी वो एकदम इतने पैसे बनना, ये छोड़।
इधर कुछ भी पैसा नहीं।
गरीब बच रहा है।
Allopathic, ये दो, Ayurvedic, Tibetan, full सब treatment ले लिया। इसके लिए फिर यूनानी।
Some systems are good for some diseases. I can't say every system is good for every diseases, but yes, if I have an opportunity to try and some another alternatives, why not?
The society, the consumers of healthcare are asking for pluralistic solution.
Their desire is to get the relief. They really don't mind whether it is a treatment in the line of allopathic or homeopathic or any other way of treatment. There are several diseases for which right now allopathic treatment doesn't give the relief.
A simple cold has taken 2 years to cure, though they say it is 1 week, even with my medicine with 20 years of experience. And whereas I have seen where there are some diseases which can never be thought of curing through medicines.
Or any system of medicine, there are limitations. It cannot take care of all the problems.
So it is very important that we have to explore the possibility of alternative forms of treatment and give it a scientific basis.
So if there is a problem which we cannot fully tackle with our system, another system may be able to fill that gap, that willingness to accept. And then you should know something about that other system also.
यस्मिन् देशे तु यो जातः
तस्य तज्जातमौषधं हितम्.
Nature is so benevolently organized that it has provided every micro-environment the natural resources necessary for the typical health needs of people living in that environment.
ಕಾಯಿಸಿದ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಚಮಚ ಗಂಧ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡು. ಆ 4 ಚಮಚ ಗಂಧಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಚಮಚ ಜೇನುತುಪ್ಪ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಲಿಸಿ ತಿನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡು. 21 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯದ ಒಂದು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಈ ನಾಟಿ ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿನೇ ಬಹಳ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದದ್ದು. ಅವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗಾರು ಒಂದು ಔಷಧಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ.
Ayurvedic treatment patients are recognized with the nature. All the resources for the treatment has to come from the nature, and the person is identified with the nature. The whole basic theory is that whatever you find in the nature, the same thing exists in the body also. So you can correct the errors which have occurred in the physiology by whatever is available in the nature.
You and me look different, think different. How we can believe that all of us will respond in the same manner to the same medicine? And that's what precisely Ayurveda has been telling us, that each individual is different, and therefore our medicine will be customized and designed for that particular person, for that particular time, for that particular type of disease. And we tried to test this hypothesis that Ayurvedic concept of Prakriti has genetic connotation. And we have shown by doing DNA analysis that Kapha, Pitta, Vata, they are genetically different.
Siddha is invented by our ancient Siddhas. We are a very good, tremendous remedy for the jaundice, manjal kamalai, as well as the skin disorders, thol noigal, as well as the early stage of diabetes called madhumeham, in Tamil it is called as madhumeham, as well as the psoriasis, kalanjagapadai, and as well as the best remedy in arthritis, that's called keelvayu. We are classified so many arthritis in our area, Siddha area. We are tremendous medicines for in Siddha system, both the internal medicines as well as the external medicine. That's called ulmarundu in velimarundu.
This system of medicine was imbibed from the country Greece, from the good old days. We believe in umuratabayas. That means there is a basic concept that each human body will be having a type of power inside, which is the supreme ruler of the body, and both are correlated with each other. To prove the body, there should be that power, and to prove that power, there should be the human body.
In Unani system, basically there are three main sources of medicine. One which belongs to the plant origin, another which belongs to mineral origin, and animal origin.
Actually, our Tibetan medicine is a pure herbal medicine, pure herbs. Mostly the herbals collect from some Himalaya regions. Some herbs are collect from, most of them collect from in Tibet, and some herbs are growing in India.
It doesn't have side effects. That is the main thing that we come across Tibetan medicines.
And then they're hitting in a pen, particular pen. These are all kinds of therapy, like any therapy. This is some few therapy, but we have about 15-20 therapy.
Invented by a German philosopher, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. Homeopathy, the term itself, is based on the dictum similia similibus curantur. A similar substance cures the similar disease.
Homeopathic basic principle is that which can cause can cure. Whatever causes can cure in the finest form, in infinitesimal doses and in dynamics. All our medicines have been tested on healthy human beings. They are not tested on guinea pigs, rats, cats and dogs, because we don't eat what they eat.
Actually, yoga is mutation of psyche, where we can alter the state of mind. But many people think that, oh, this is asanas only, it is pranayama, not like that. Actually, yoga has got 8 limbs. It starts with yama, niyama, then asana, pranayama, mudra, bandha, and then pratyahara, dhyana, dharana, samadhi. All this technique, they somehow generate positivity in your mind-brain equipment. then only change is possible. We have found in case of depression, aggression, agitation, apart from medicine, if you combine yoga, slowly they recover more quickly.
Body level, mind level, when we are treating the patients, we say the body is made up of 5 great elements, Panchamahabhutas. Any deficiency, any imbalance in these 5 great elements, there will be manifestation of the disease. About 30 to 40% of the diseases are today due to the diet variation, either due to deficiency or overeating or wrong way of food or the faulty food habits.
If people learn how to fast or how to eat healthy, how to do yoga, how to do the yoga asanas, how to do meditation, how to work on our mind, then we definitely don't get sick.
Developed science will immediately cure and control the immediate effect of certain very critical diseases. So naturally people go there. And in the same hospital, if there are other two systems also, the patient can be sent to the other systems when they feel that this system is more effective for this particular purpose.
Does the allopath know under what conditions or for what diseases he should refer a patient to Siddha or Ayurveda or homeopathy or yoga, and vice versa? Is there an active collaboration?
The current allopathic lobby is so powerful that anything what we don't do, we call it as quackery. So essentially, even though government recognizes that alternative forms of treatment are there and they have to be supported, they are not adequately supported by the allopathic lobby, and we virtually control the medical industry today.
Maybe we might find better ways of managing diseases, not to replace modern medicine, but to complement. That is why it is called complementary medicine. So there is a worldwide interest in this.
The United States of America was the pioneer in the CAM movement. Almost 2 decades ago, in their National Institutes of Health, they established a department for CAM or complementary medicine. This was 20 years ago.
I think essentially a openness on the part of the allopathic practitioners like us, that there is an alternative form of treatment also. This is very important. Then working out the detail is not very difficult.
Medical student, maybe whatever may be his basic study, maybe Ayurveda or modern medicine or homeopathy, the student should know about other systems of medicine. One thing is very certain, no science is complete. If anybody says that this is complete, we cannot call it as science.
If I am a physician, I am treating say high blood pressure or whatever else as a cardiologist, and if a patient talks to me that certain drugs or certain types of management that I do doesn't agree with him, and he wants to try Ayurveda, I should say, yes, you try that. If that works better, stick to it. But if you want to come back, you are welcome. So, because I should know what that management is, not to do it, but I should have some understanding.
Western biomedical sciences and our own rich holistic healthcare knowledge systems, India is in a unique position to contribute to this 21st century demand for medical pluralism. It is undoubtedly complex, but I think there are intelligent minds, there are sensitive minds, there are minds which are trained in the philosophies of science, in epistemologies, in medical knowledge systems of different kinds. We need to get all these kinds of people together. It is necessary to develop a regime for complementary medicine in an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation.